What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this somewhat raining and cloudy Thursday. I'm doing real good myself. I come across this particular video right here, and what it entails is NASA, recorded sounds, very, very eerie, strange sounds coming from a black hole. They call it data sonification reveals sounds of the black hole at the center of the Perseus galaxy cluster. All right. And they actually liken these sounds to something that's out of a horror movie. Okay. So let's take, a look at this video right here. I'm going to play it a couple times and then we'll get into the article. Well, now, I have to admit and agree with them that yes, there's some very, very eerie sounds there. Okay. I hope you guys are getting spiritually prepared for what the Most High is planning to do here in this paradigm in time. His word declares all of these things that's coming forth and it's about to happen. But it's really something, to see it actually coming to pass. It's really, it's not that, I don't have the faith to know and believe is what I'm saying, but when you actually see these things happening right before your eyes, as he said they would, hey, it is a sobering moment just as well, just the same, so yeah, with all, of this madness that's happening down on this planet right now, it's enough to keep us distracted, with these mass shootings, all up in grocery stores, schools, it's terrible down there. The racism, all of this madness, men trying to be women, women trying to be men, it's just get to the point to where it's perplexing and it does keep you distracted, and parents killing their children and children killing their parents. A lot of madness is taking place on this earth right now, and a lot of people do not see what is coming. Okay? See, why we down here being distracted with foolishness? Who's gonna win the next, I don't know, Clippers game, football, whatever you want to call it, even boxing matches. You understand? They on the other side of the firmament, as I would call it. Yeah, the other side of the firmament, preparing to fulfill the Most High's word. If you understand what I'm saying. This is why it is very important for us to be ready and to cry out in repentance and mercy on us from the Most High, because he's finna come down here and get real. He's finna really straighten out some things, and you don't want to be an object of his wrath. You don't want to be the one that he's coming to straighten out, So enough said on that. Let's get into this article. It says here NASA releases eerie singing from a black hole and it's straight out of a horror movie. Okay, that did sound, somewhat scary. You know what I mean? The way it sounds. This is an image furnished by NASA of a black hole which absorbs matter and time. All right, this ain't nothing but the Most High right here. New data from NASA means we can now hear the music that comes from within a black hole. Since 2003, the black hole at the center of the Perseus galaxy cluster has been associated with sound. NASA opens the description of its video released for NASA's Black Hole Week earlier this month. Nearly 20 years ago, astronomers found that pressure waves emitted by the black hole caused ripples that could be translated into a note, but one that wasn't audible to the human ear, being some 57 octaves below middle C. Now, a new sonification, meaning the translation of astronomical data into sound, has revealed more notes from the black hole. Hear it in the video below. We already listened to it. And it ain't nothing cool. Woo-wee. Ain't no telling what they saying. Okay, I wish they could actually translate what is actually being said. They ain't went this far to tell us about this black hole and these so-called singing, but they have not told us what is actually being said, where it's translated into what we can understand. Okay. Let's continue. The sound waves were discovered in data recorded by the Chandra X-ray Observatory at NASA, who said they adapted the sound waves into human hearing range by transposing them up 57 and 58 octaves above the true pitch. Another way to put this is that they are being heard 144 quadrillion and 288 quadrillion times higher than their original frequency. A quadrillion is that one whatever, all them zeros right there. The radar-like scan around the image allows you to hear waves emitted in different directions. Okay? All right. Goes on to say here, NASA said it was a popular misconception that there is no sound in space, which originates from the fact that space is a vacuum and there is no medium in space for sound waves to move through. A galaxy cluster, on the other hand, has copious amounts of gas that involves the hundreds or even thousands of galaxies within it, providing a medium for the sound waves to travel, the agency explained. In previous efforts to make the black hole sound hearable to humans, NASA had translated astronomical data into auditory and had it replayed on musical instruments, including violins and pianos. Okay, I can say one thing: they definitely put a lot of work into this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, translate what it's actually saying. In conclusion, here it says, but this time, actual sound waves were used, producing the eerie sounds, which have since been compared by listeners to background music of a scariest horror movie, the sound of an existential dread, and even a Hans Zimmer score. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't look good, but hey, if it's all about real change and the Most High finna come here and make this, I'm down with it. I am down with it. Let it be. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it is just too much wrong going on. The other day, let me see, what was that? Wasn't last night, night before last, posted a video about these women. One was eating like I don't know. This was a half cooked ass fish, and the way she was just crunching it, she didn't care. The fish was just, I'm talking about the head and all. And then in the next frame, oh man, awful. Chick was eating a half cooked ass dog. It looked like a dog to me, a small dog, and she was just taking chunks out of it, looking directly in the camera. A bunch of madness is going on this planet right now. Okay? A bunch of madness. See, and it then got to the point to where it's actually demonic as far as I'm concerned, because the look in that girl's eye was like savage looking. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, the one that was eating a dog, you know, the half cooked dog, it looked like, I mean, savage looking, you know. Matter of fact, for those of you that have not seen the video, I will put the link of the video into the description box. You can check it out for yourself, you know. And like I said, with these mass shootings, it's mass shootings all over the place. There's some other mass shootings that got overshadowed. One in Mexico where it killed like 8 people. I think it was at a hotel or something like that. You know what I mean? All over the place. Then you had the subway. You know, it was a subway shooting. You know, it's too many shootings to cover. You know, if that's all I, you know, did, you know, as far as I'll be covering mass shootings probably till the end of this year. And it's just ramping up. We're just getting into going in, you know what I'm saying, to the summer pretty soon. And you got all this happening. Imagine when it get really hot. You see? It's messed up, you know? But you guys tell me what you think about this particular article right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.